Hey, fellow lushes, get ready for takeoff.
We are now on board with Galaxy Treats.
They offer a wide variety of rare cannabinoids, including edibles, gummies, vapes, and more.
Best part is all their products are made in the U.S. with industrial hemp and third-party lab tested.
No. The best part is that they're all federally legal under the 2018 Farm Bill.
That's great, but it's their fruity flavors that really set them apart, as all their products taste great and they work amazing.
So go check them out at galaxytreats.com.
And tell them Dimples in the Beard sent you.
Take me through the stormy weather, day or night, for worse or better. Baby, there's no me without you. Near or far, I don't mind distance. I love you when we're independent. Then back together, I'll always find you. You got me like nobody else do. You take my soul and lay it out beside you. There is much below my surface. Build my trust so you deserve it. I can see myself inside those eyes. We are one, where did you come from? Did my message get too above? Do you realize you got me like nobody else do. You take my soul and lay it out beside you. You said tú tienes todo mi corazón. Tú tomas mi alma y la pones en exhibición.
Welcome, fellow lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
Sorry, sometimes when you get high, you don't just get silly, you get all practical and shit.
Really
Do you know
cool.
that when you're high, you can hear words? And so, like, okay, let's say you've known a song for 20 years and you've always been like, yeah, I kind of know the lyrics, but they sound like this. You get really high and then you listen to that song and you will hear every fucking word of. I want to try it with Eddie Vedder because obviously he can fucking work. If I know the lyrics to Yellow Lead Better by the end of the time, I will say miracle. My marijuana is a miracle. Oh my god, I'm talking too fast. Marijuana is a miracle.
Now, is this something you read or you're like, shit?
I experienced it last night on the ride home from the podcast.
So is it a
not that I was high on the ride?
Not a medical journal finding.
Yeah, because doctors are always right. Look at how COVID went. I don't think we really trust doctors for much anymore. So no, I'm going to go based on my experience last night.
You're going to do your own research and do what's right for you.
Yes. I wish I could. Yeah. I wish I could. I am. I wish I could remember which song I was listening to last night. I was like, holy fuck.
That's what that is?
Yes. I was like, what the fuck? This is like
it was for years.
And I said it since I've like started. The one thing that I really noticed about being high instead of drunk at concerts is that you can listen to the sound, the exact sound you want to listen to. It's the weirdest thing. But like, I'm like, okay, I want to listen to the keyboard right now. And you can bring that forward and push everything else back. It's amazing. So,
or you just have a gift.
No, I don't. Because
when you're high,
when I'm high, I turn into super music man, super music listener,
super music producer.
Yeah, that's my superpower. I gotta get real high.
Then you kind of lose it.
I get high and I can understand Eddie Vedder.
Buddy, more keyboard. Turn it up. Oh, wait, that's just my head.
So now I want to get really, really high and turn on Yellow Ledbetter and see if I can.
All right, fair enough.
Because if anybody knows, do you remember when Larson used to play that song?
Yeah.
You remember? I went up to him one night afterward and I'm like, how do you sing? Like, you can't. He's like, yeah, I just mumble. I don't know any of the words either. Like, I don't like, there's like 3 words in the whole song that you can understand.
Yeah.
You're like, how the fuck do you sing that song? Yeah, it's easy. Nobody else knows the words either. So you can't get them wrong, right?
And you can't find them anywhere written down.
I guess, yeah. Oh, you can find them written down.
No, you can't.
They have this thing called the internet now. It's all out there.
I know, but you think they're right? You trust that?
I don't know.
It was put on there by doctors.
Well, Dr. Eddie. Yeah, I wonder. Like, I don't know. Do their albums have the lyrics in them?
I remember they do. Eddie just performed. That guy's
Dave Head.
I don't know. He just performed with the Who acoustic set for the cancer benefit in California. Teen Cancer Society.
Show off. Why are we drinking pink Kool-Aid?
What's wrong with pink Kool-Aid? You like the lick pink? Why don't you like to drink it?
Did you see what our guest told us to drink though? I told her
pineapple juice with cinnamon.
Yeah, I want to try it, but I'm like, we're not gonna do that. We drink. Yeah. But I do want to try it.
Pineapple juice over ice with some cinnamon, and I thought, was there a third thing or no?
No, that was it.
Oh, then you said life changing or something like that.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before. So
no, that might be her thing. Might be a singer's thing.
I hope she's drinking it when she comes on, because that'll remind me to talk about it.
And you being high, you could taste it through the.
I might be able to. We got any mushrooms? Then I'll definitely be able to.
I don't have any mushrooms.
When are we going to do our mushrooms?
There's no mushrooms in my house.
When are we going to do our mushroom episode?
Mushroom episode?
Yeah.
Did I agree to that?
No.
Oh. They take a mushroom? You want to take a mushroom and record?
Does it matter if you agree? Yeah.
The only reason I would do it is because if you're going to end up crying again,
I might. Really There's a chance. There is a chance.
You'll be cradled your head in my lap crying, and I'll be stroking your. Okay, we're recording now. We gotta.
That would be beautiful. It would be beautiful. We would experience a whole new. I would love to take, like, if everything is pretty portable, right? We can do everything battery powered.
We could. The lights, I don't think.
Well, no, right? Yeah, the lights we'd have to do. Like, is that a battery? We'd have to bring.
It could be to the computer.
Yeah, we'd have to do something, but it would be cool to go out in the middle of the woods.
We could do lights somehow if we had to.
Right.
Go in the woods. Because I was gonna say, when you get fucked up here, there's not much room to move.
Either we got to do it like where we. Yeah, no, we got to do it where we can stare at the stars.
Pretty crammed full of shit.
Yeah. No, and you got to be in nature. It's more.
Well, you should be in nature.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was definitely more fun at the concert. Because
lights.
I had the music and the lights to experience, and in the woods we ate.
What's coming at you?
We ate too many, and I got all fucking paranoid.
So you're at the concert, and the lights are coming at you. But what's in the woods? What's coming at you? Trees or
sky,
images?
The sky. No, I mean, I never had any of the like hallucinations.
Do you have spirits in the sky? In the sky.
Yeah, no, I never had guys behind trees, or I didn't have
big elephants running out towards you.
No, it's just everything is more like the sky looks intense because
with being dark.
Yeah.
Is it like completely black? Intense dark? Black?
No, all this because so we had a nice clear night, so all the stars were out and we were out in the middle of nowhere. So you could really see.
Did you touch the stars?
No. Couldn't touch the stars. I did, but this is what happened when I ate mushrooms that night.
Yeah.
I went in, we were sitting around the fire, and I thought it would be fun if I busted out of the tent naked.
Well, that is fun.
And we could have a little mushroom sex. But
around the fire?
But
or dance naked around the fire.
But my mushroom partner got a little too internal with her mushrooms, and she freaked out, and she was just like this and So when I came out of the tent, she wanted nothing to do with naked Dean running through the woods. And then I got all sad because you get paranoid.
Let's be fair, that happens even when you're not on mushrooms.
No, it does not. No, it does not. Because then the story's not funny. Then I don't have to say I'm on mushrooms. Then it doesn't. No, this happened on mushrooms, and you're a little more sensitive and a little more paranoid because everything's so much more intense. So then she doesn't like the fact that I came out naked, and I got all sad. And then shit just went south.
Then you're running around crying naked.
I wasn't. No, I went back in the tent and I got dressed. And
where was the closest next camper?
Oh, a long ways away. You have to take
it a while for you to get to them if you had to walk.
No, not that far away.
Oh.
I mean, could have walked to him in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And not close enough to know what was going on. It wasn't like
right.
We had our own private campsite. And anyway, saved by the pretty woman. Pretty woman.
Never.
Walking down the street without you. Rewind.
That's going to be great. Never leave a pretty lady waiting.
Without further ado, Pennie Painter.
Yay.
All right.
Well, we want to hear you. That's for sure.
Well, thank you guys. I'm excited to be talking with you today.
Thank you.
Where are we?
Yeah, thank you. We're joined by Pennie Painter, and we became familiar with you when you stuck your head through the curtain when we were talking with Whitney Miller.
Oh, I know. She's so nice to let me just peep in. I was hearing you guys chit chat, and sometimes I just get overwhelmed with joy and peep in.
We're certainly glad you did.
Yeah,
probably one of the quickest interviews to come together.
Yeah, we as soon as we were done with the conversation with Whitney, we went, okay, well, let's go check out Pennie's music. And there was a video of you on your Instagram singing with somebody playing keyboard next to you. And from the first note, I was like, yeah, we got to talk to her.
Reach out right now.
So sweet. Well, I mean, I'm excited. We're setting records, breaking records for the fastest interview to come together. I do want to say, I don't know if we're seamless, if we're flawless, because I literally can't see you right now. Oh, there you are. You're back. I found you.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say that might be better for you, actually.
No, I love this setup you guys have going.
Yeah,
so nice.
Thank you.
It's slowly growing.
You didn't take my suggestion for the pineapple juice with cinnamon. I can see that it's missing.
We'll have
to find a way to move on from that.
No,
are you drinking it?
No, but I did bring my little, because I really don't drink, but I do have like a bad drink, like a not so good drink. They're not horrible, but it's like a Zevia little soda. So
nice.
Pop it open.
There you go.
So how did you discover this pineapple juice with cinnamon? Where did this come from?
Yes.
Dude, it's so good. I don't drink, right? So you go out and it's basically like decaf lattes or water for me.
Yeah.
That's it. And matcha, I love matcha. So sometimes when I'm out, pineapple juice, I'm like addicted to it in phases. And I don't know. I think I was just like wanting to spice it up a little bit one day, and I know I love cinnamon and I know I love pineapple juice, so just ask for it. Bartenders will look at you like you're absolutely insane.
I bet.
But
you order this at a bar?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, restaurants, bars. Yeah, it's like my non-alcoholic little drink that I do.
Okay.
And it tastes like pineapple pie. Like, it's so good.
I am definitely going to try it, but it's part of our shtick, part of our we kind of have to drink on cocktails with. So
I mean, I'll find a way to move on, but
it's what we signed up for when we took the job.
I suppose we could have put vodka in it.
Yeah, we could have fooled you.
Or like some rum. I bet rum would be very good.
Rum would probably be very good.
It would be, yeah. I think you're onto something. We'll make it. That's what we should have done, is tried to turn it into an alcoholic drink.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Next time you're on, we're going to drink it with alcohol. Yeah.
Next time.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
But it is an interesting combination. And I would imagine you get looks at a bar.
God,
Add some cinnamon on there.
Do you know, fun fact for the singers out there, pineapple juice is great for your voice. It has bromelain in it, which is anti-inflammatory. So if you have like a sore throat or you're feeling tired, it's actually also very great for your voice.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering when I asked where it came from, if it was something for the voice. That's cool to know.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't sing, but we have to keep our voices, podcast ready.
Yet. We don't sing yet.
You ever do like vocal warm-ups? Like
Yeah, you
Dimples the beard, Dimples the beard, cocktails with the dimples in beard.
Did you not? I
yeah.
posted a reel of him the night that we were talking to Whitney. I caught him in the bathroom. He's
That was close.
He's using just W's over and over again. So I posted a reel. Like I surprised him as he came out the bathroom door with this weird.
Yeah.
So and that was the night we were talking to Whitney. So
we sometimes my voice is not correct right now, but I'm coming over a cold. But
we do joking vocal warm-ups just before we come on.
Let me hear them.
What were we doing tonight?
I don't.
A lot of teas. We were a lot of teas. Tasty toes on taints.
I was gonna do it with you, and then I was like, no, I won't do that one.
No, you're gonna skip it up until you were good until we got to the taint.
We're done. We did a lot of toes and teas.
Yeah, but you know what though? I'll keep that one in my repertoire in case I ever need to.
There you go. In case you got a song with a lot of teas in it.
Tasty toes.
All right, let's talk about you. Jesus.
Yes, enough about. What do you do for your vocals before you go on stage or sing?
Yeah. Well, you know, I do a lot of the easy stuff, just like lip trills. And I was working with a vocal therapist who taught me a little like deviation of a vocal trill, which is sticking your tongue out. It's so embarrassing. This is the most embarrassing one. I'll just share it. I show this to everybody because it's just like, you have to, it's so weird. So you basically, you just kind of tilt your chin down.
Okay, we'll do it with you.
Yeah, tilt your chin down. So you want to relax your neck, relax your jaw, relax your upper shoulders. Then you want to stick your tongue out like you're going to blow a raspberry, like that. Just like that.
She's
and now
fucking
you
with
want
us.
now I swear I'm not. And now you want to add volume. So you just add a little melody. You're going to go ba ba ba.
Here, do it.
Is that for a baby song?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You do the vocals and you switch back and forth.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Man.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
What did I just do again? What was that called?
Like, honest to God, I don't know. It's like a vocal trill,
okay, vocal trill. That's what I was thinking.
But with your tongue.
Okay.
And it's neat.
I like it.
So you walk around before a show doing that. Perfect.
I actually do. I'm totally numb to like outside perception. Like I'm just like walking around like it's nothing. But it's really fun to get other people to do it with me.
Right?
Yeah, I bet.
That's awesome.
So thank you for that. That was great.
Nothing else. It is fun to just do.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
So that leaves me in. So you don't even do you block everything out? You don't even get nervous before you perform?
Oh no, I get nervous.
Oh, you just block everybody out.
It's like a 2-song rule. I feel like there has been one time, maybe 2 times ever, that I really wasn't like at all nervous, where I just was like, oh yeah, this is just me, just another day. But other than that, there's like a lot of like mental prep where it's just kind of meditative. And yeah, you just kind of, there's like a 2-song rule for me. It's after the second song, I'm in there. Like, I don't care.
Okay.
But those first 2 songs, usually I'm like,
So is it a routine you go through before you go on? Do you listen to music?
So I don't. So, you go out and you can like talk a lot. I try not to talk too much before, like right before I go on. And yeah, I think a lot of it's just like mindset. I just try to have fun, and I try to make sure I'm prepared and that I have like good people around me. That's pretty much my routine. That's it.
That's important.
That's what you need. Yeah.
From your Instagram posts, it sure seems like you have a lot of great people around you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm so blessed, and I think that my life is just expanding so much in the world of music, and and personally. And I just am so lucky that Whitney Miller had a little interview with you guys. And,
so,
you know,
are you originally from Texas then? Are you Austin based? Okay.
Yes. Texas, born and raised.
And is that how you met Whitney then, through Orb Recording Studios?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt Nevesky introduced us, and he was, I'm so grateful because he really thought of me and gave me the opportunity and put me with Whitney. And I think she told you the coffee order. We were just
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
From day one, and I couldn't feel luckier and more grateful. You know, Diamond Country recently hit radio, which we wrote together, and
super fun song. It really, really is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and the music video hit cmt.com, and it's just a whirlwind of blessings and more to come. And we've been working on more music together, and I really couldn't have found a better friend and musical companion in all of this than Whitney. I'm so lucky.
It seems like it, yeah. But have you been working with Matt for a while prior to it?
Yeah, well, I knew Matt from when I was 18 and I went to Orb as an artist, and he just really made my love for saxophone solidified. That's like my biggest memory of him, actually, is I knew I wanted to be like him. I knew that when I met him when I was 18. I was like, oh my God, I want to do all of this. I want to own a studio. I want to produce. I want to help other artists. I want this. I love this.
Yeah.
And he brought in this amazing saxophone player, and I, just being 18, was just I was like a cartoon. My eyeballs came out of my head, and then I just I developed such a love and respect for him and for Orb, I think, at that point. And yeah, then I kind of just went through life like anybody does, and he just kind of knew I was songwriting. And he gave me the incredible opportunity to go to Orb and to intern there for a little bit. I was an intern, but not really. He really just gave me phenomenal access, and I tried to help out where I was useful, but basically everybody was just babying me and giving me valuable insight and experience. And
that's amazing.
For that.
I mean, to get that is amazing. That experience.
Yeah. I mean, I owe it all to Matt.
Were you in Austin up until a year ago? Did you just move to Are you in Nashville permanently now?
Oh, dude, I don't even know where I am. I'm everywhere. Straight up, I am in a different state every 2 weeks, honest to God.
Okay.
So also very lucky and blessed to be traveling for music and doing what I love. And Nashville is in my future for sure, and it's in my present as well. I just travel there. I've been there maybe 4 times, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And I have just met the most incredible people and had the most wonderful time thanks to Whitney Miller. We're working on some music, and she just opens up my life in so many ways, and she's so incredibly talented. So have to give her a shout out, because I was always intending on working in Nashville, and I just couldn't have imagined a better way for it to start out than with her.
Well, she does well deserved, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we've been doing some of that and writing and working in the studio and doing some vocal production. And, I have a passion for production. So I love being a part of any of that with my own music and with other artists as well.
So who are big inspiration of yours growing up?
Growing up, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra. I loved Evanescence for a long time.
Sure.
And Lily Allen, she's got this sweet voice, but her words are kind of edgy.
She's got the "Fuck You" song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know the song. Yeah.
I think I took some of that with me. And oh my God, JoJo is my queen. if y'all know about JoJo, cause you know it's just too little too late. I love her. And
was she a child actress?
She actually was. She did act, and she was recently on tour. I mean, she's still making music and putting stuff out, but I cannot believe, like, listen, if you don't know who JoJo is, just go look her up, because that's my queen.
Okay.
Like, she's a baddie.
If it's who I'm thinking of, yes. She was an actress younger, and then she's been touring, and I actually follow her, and because I remember her from being on shows with my daughter, watching them.
Yeah, I love her.
And I thought it was that, okay, I want to be a singer, but oh boy, she's very good.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And lately, Selena Quintanilla has been a huge inspiration to me. She really wasn't growing up, and then I started expanding into Spanish music, and she gives me such like vigor and inspiration and courage, I think, to do what I'm doing now and working on my Spanish project, because I'm not a native Spanish speaker.
Sure.
I've just been surrounded by it my entire life. And my first song that I sang in Spanish was when I was 7. I co-wrote and co-produced a song when I was 7.
Jesus. I was going to ask about that, but that one was in Spanish?
It was I mean, I started at 7. One of the songs I did was in Spanish. It was called Yo Quiero Dinero. And it was like, Yo quiero dinero de lo que sea. Yo quiero dinero compraré cosas grandes. I'll wash the car, I'll clean my room, I'll mow the lawn, watch me zoom, take out the... It's basically like a song to my mom, like, give me money for chores. I'll do whatever it takes, just give me money.
That's awesome.
What else are you gonna write about at 7?
Yeah,
that's perfect.
I wrote that with Junior Malicio.
Oh, okay. But you wrote it and then you went in and recorded it, correct?
Yeah.
So how did your musical career get started? Did you come from, is your family musical? Is
my family musical? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I have an aunt who is an opera singer for the Met.
Wow.
And that's basically it, honestly. However, my little sister plays 7 instruments. My brother is a Pisces, so he loves to sing. And my sister in high school really loved musical theater. So it's kind of interesting because all of my other relatives are rocket scientists and engineers and lawyers. So it's like we just kind of ended up being the weird musical bunch. And I was singing before I could speak. So I think it just chose me, and I was just going down this path.
Wow. That's
no matter what.
Awesome.
Yeah, when you love something that passionate, you just go with it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice.
It's calling me.
Yeah.
You can't fight it. Don't fight it. Absolutely not.
And then you're writing songs by the time you're 7 years old. That's incredible.
Yeah. I really was gifted, I think, with phenomenal people around me from day one. I had an incredibly supportive mom. She just built me a career like out of thin air, feels like, because she didn't know anything about the music industry. She just was an entrepreneur and was like, hey, listen, my daughter's sing. I remember she had a deal with me where I had to sing at the drop of a hat. If I wanted to do this, I had to sing at the drop of a hat. So I was like kind of shy, but I learned to just sing at the drop of a hat because of my mom. And she was in commercial real estate, and I was in my house singing one day, and one of her clients was like a fashion designer for a producer and heard me singing, and it took them 2 months to convince my mom to let a 7-year-old go to the studio. And I was supposed to be there for 30 minutes, and I ended up spending the whole day there because my first producer, Victor Clark, or Faz, Fazination on Instagram, he just had the best time with me, and I'm just so grateful because he really like let me take a hand in production and was kind of teaching me like, what would you do with this, and do you want to sample a song, like what song do you want to sample, and what do you want it to sound like. And we would just dance together in like the hallway. I was so lucky. I was so blessed.
And then you got the bug. You're like, I gotta do this.
I think I was just already doing it. I think that God and the universe put this fashion designer in my house to pull me into the studio where I really belonged.
Yeah.
So I was already doing all of these things. I just got to be more curious in the right rooms and learn and absorb from people to be able to, I think, continue to do it.
So were you out performing when you were 7, 8, 9 around Austin area?
Yes.
Other than your mom saying, sing now?
Actually, I was born and raised in Fort Worth.
Okay.
So it was around like the DFW area. And yeah, dude, we were doing like the most embarrassed, like we had sparkly outfits. We were doing Radio Disney. We actually filmed a pilot for Nickelodeon when I was a kid. We did like Six Flags for years. And I performed at the United Nations when I was 15 or 16.
Was this to the chief of the Yawana tribe? Is that, because I was going to ask about that. I saw you had.
That's a separate phenomenon. I don't know how any of this stuff happened other than I just have to give credit to my mom.
Well, you keep going, but I want to hear how you ended up singing to the chief of this tribe.
Yeah, well, you know, he was being honored in God, it was, I mean, I was around the same age. I remember I was like 15 or 16. I think I was 16, sang at the United Nations. I recorded. So at the time, it's actually becoming more popular now, I think. But at the time, the Yawanawa tribe would send out people, and Tashka Yawanawa is the leader of the Yawanawa tribe. And he was being sent out to raise awareness of their environment and really a need for kind of our assistance and awareness to say, hey, like, this is a home, people live here, it's being destroyed, it's being taken down, and they need opportunity as well to continue to sustain their way of life, which is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And so he was being honored, and I got to be a part of that by making a song for him called The Voice of the Forest and performing it for him. And I mean, he and my mom are still friends on Facebook. Like, they still talk.
Wow.
So it's just
fun.
Yeah, it's bizarre. And I'm pretty sure he was like smoking peyote the whole time. And you don't know when you're 16. You're like, oh, that sounds so interesting. But yeah, it was a huge blessing, and such a strange and wonderful experience that felt super normal to me at the time. I mean, you don't really question it when a tribe leader is put in front of you. You're just like, oh, that's cool. Like, welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it's so obscure. Like, when I read it, when I found the info that you had done it, I don't even know what the tribe, like you're saying, it's, felt natural, but I don't even know until today, didn't even know what the tribe was. Yeah.
I still have an open invitation to go travel into the Brazilian rainforest, which, believe you me, will.
Well, that leads us straight to a picture of you surfing in Costa Rica, which is one of my favorite spots in the world. I love Costa Rica. So what was your experience down there? Was that just vacation, or were you
Yeah, well, really quickly, I do want to say it's really cool on the Yawanawa tribe is in the Brazilian rainforest, and I'm just thinking of this. Yeah. It's really full circle because I just found out this year that I'm Portuguese and Spanish. Oh. And I just want to shout out because I think they gave me a love for Brazil, and I just want to give a shout out to them because
absolutely,
I just realized that it's so full circle.
That's cool.
Back to Costa Rica again, guys. This is just going to be a love letter to all the people that support me. This is my continuation of my love letter to Whitney Miller, because I was sitting on my couch calling Whitney. I think about music. I think about a song. And she was just like, hey, girl, like, I'm leading a retreat with her friend Caitlin, the poet queen, master of poetry. She's phenomenal. In Costa Rica. And we have one spot open. if you want it. And I mean, I think this was like 4 days away from the trip. So I was just like, yeah, I'm just sitting on my couch right now. I could be in Costa Rica. I think
in 4 days.
Take it.
Seems like the easiest yes of all time.
I mean, absolutely. And so, and then I just got to help out and like help lead the songwriting day that we did out there. And it was just a phenomenal experience.
And how long were you there?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks.
Okay. So it was quite a while.
Well, yeah, I think that the retreat itself was a week and I extended a few days. So maybe a week and a half.
You're on Costa Rican time. Time doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Like Paul Rudd quote. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I got out here.
Yeah. It was like a weekend or a good chunk of time.
So how much
with all the surfing you got?
Yeah, I was gonna say
how
much surfing did you get in? How are you
dude?
Are you a surfer yet?
Let me tell you, I will be.
Okay.
I am the most determined person. Am I good at surfing? I don't know. Who's to say? I think I was okay. And it was the first day I nailed it. The first day I was like, this is smooth sailing. So I took it upon myself to be like, I'm going to just learn how to surf. Book me another day. The next day I got a different instructor. And he had a different approach that was, I think he was used to working with people who were more skilled than me. So he really pushed me and he was really patient with me. And I caught one wave my second day. It was a rough day, but I loved it.
That's awesome.
Okay. So way to jump it.
Yeah. So you're going to do it again.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Am I going to be good when I do it again? I don't know. But I'm going to do it again.
Just keep trying. Keep trying until you're good.
Can't hold me down. Can't stop me.
It's got to find a place in Texas to do it.
No, I don't.
No? Not even going to look. Not even going to bother. Okay. All right.
No, I don't think Texas is the place for seafood or surfing. I think go somewhere else.
So you just said you were moving all over the country, and I saw you were just in Minnesota, and we're trying to get you to Wisconsin. We need you. We're only one state over. So.
Oh yeah. I mean,
how was your time in Minnesota? What were you in Minnesota for?
It was brief. It was luxurious. It was phenomenal. It was just so much fun. I am traveling around the country right now, honestly, with Q the Band, and they're Q Band Live on Instagram. You guys got to go check them out.
Will do.
We formed from Dallas String Quartet, who Jan kind of created, and the Dallas String Quartet just hit number 2 on the classical Billboard charts. So that's a big deal. That's amazing.
It is big, yeah.
And then they decided that they wanted to spice it up and like live a little, and then Q Band Live was created, and now we do dancing and just pop stuff, and it's just a really fun time. So we travel all over for events.
Nice.
And so where did you perform in Minnesota?
The Four Seasons.
Oh,
was that Minnesota? I think it was Minnesota.
We'll say yes.
The cities start to blend together.
We'll just go with yes.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
So now I'm curious where you are now then.
I'm in my hometown, Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just being surrounded by my friends and family whom I love. And I think I'll be in Nashville next week or the week after that. And then I go to, I think Austin. And then I go to California in December.
Busy.
Well, a good place to go in December and is California, that's for sure.
Yo, I hope so. Wish me luck. Some nice, easy breezy. I don't know, because in California it gets so cold at night.
Yeah. I mean, what are you in?
But you can surf during the day.
So what?
You can surf during the day in California.
Yeah. Oh my God. But in December, do you think it's warm enough?
Depends. Are you in Southern California or?
It'll be like close to LA. Is it Live Oaks area? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably still warm enough.
I do.
You want to probably with a wetsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
I'll find out. Yeah. I'm excited. I work on music everywhere I go. So as long as there's time and a willing participant, I will absolutely surf.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm working on my Spanish project right now. So California will be a good spot for me to soak up some Espanol.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it your project a bunch of songs for an album or just a couple of singles?
Yeah, I am not sure how I'm going to release it all. I think I'll probably release them individually, but I am working on a Spanish project, and I'm just having fun with it, and it's near and dear to my heart because, like I said, I started singing in Spanish when I was a kid, and I just am super excited to share with the world and have everybody hear it. And I've been producing it with OZ out of Element Sound and in Richardson, Texas. And this amazing producer, Tony B, also is a phenomenal key player. So he's kind of bringing the R&B and the jazz. And
oh, nice.
It's a good time. Yeah, it's like I, as an artist, am very R&B and jazz inspired, even in my vocal.
Yeah.
So the project itself is kind of like, I call it Spanish soul, and it's just soul, R&B, jazz, but in Spanish.
Nice. I'm curious, who for your videos are you involved in like the ideas for the videos? Because I absolutely love the video for Vibes. I think it is so cool the way it was done, and I'm curious how long it took to do, because if anybody watches it, you'll understand why I would ask the question. Obviously, it's a lot of work went into it.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you're making my heart soar. Thank you for saying that.
It's an adorable song, and the video is perfect. So
thank you.
Yeah.
That song is completely a cappella. I did it back in the Gap with Grant Thompson, an awesome musician. He's actually in Nashville now, but we met in Texas. So everybody give him a check out on Instagram too. But yeah, that song is entirely a cappella, and I did the music video myself on my phone. I just went to Party City and I bought balloons and I bought candy, and I just set up shop.
How long did it take?
Wow.
It took me from inception, from the idea to the finished product, it took me 3 days.
Oh, geez. That's crazy.
And did you do all the editing then too?
I did everything, and I did it all on my phone, and it was a bitch. It was tough. Yeah.
Okay, now it makes a little more sense. There's a scene in it where you kind of storm off and it looks like you're talking instead of singing. Did something go wrong and you were like upset? And like, I'm like, what was that?
Wait, I storm off.
It looks like it, yeah. Like you walk away from the balloons and it doesn't look like you're singing. It looks like you're talking. And I'm like, did something happen? Like,
I just remember, probably because I just remember I was pissing people off because it was like Valentine's Day and I just wanted to work. That's like the mode I was in. And I guess other people didn't want to work. They were in their own lane, and that's fine. But I was doing my own thing. And I don't think I think I was just trying to figure stuff out because
sure.
you have lighting you're doing on your own. You're doing angles on your own. It's like, honestly, my preference to do it that way, but it's not the easy way for sure.
But then you have total control of what you're filming. You do it your way.
I mean, yeah. And also, I'm a creative, and I think creatives, we just love to create, and it doesn't really matter all the time what it is. And I've always had such a passion for being behind the scenes as well as being in front of the scenes. That comes into play with my music production and music production for other artists and vocal production. And then that also comes into play behind the camera as well. I mean, I helped to create, creative direct a Yellow Beezy music video one time. I helped creative direct my friends' like photo shoots and their music videos. And I do that for all of mine. And it's not like, you know, the most, like the biggest thing in the world, really. It's just like having fun and just like thinking of things and saying, hey, wouldn't it be cool if that happened and if this looked like that? And it's not really a big deal. It's just more fun when you get to kind of put everything into it. Cole Sprouse shot his own cover for Vogue. And I remember I was so incredibly inspired and just like, it was really cool to see because I thought that's somebody that thinks like me. That's somebody that is showing me and so many other people that it's possible to just, you know, I love collaboration, but there's something really rewarding about kind of creating exactly what's in your head all by yourself.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it must have been fun you got the whole song I got to fill visuals for this whole song. Go, you know, just.
Yeah. You don't really, I didn't think it out too much.
Oh, okay. As you went?
As I went. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to give it away, but I do want to tell people to go see the video. Go to your YouTube channel and check it out because it's a very well done video. And like I said, the song is so adorable. It's such a cute, I don't know if, you know, I hope that's not insulting to say it's a cute song, but it's, you know, I love it. It's just fun. So
thank you. That's so sweet. I love, because I did that video what feels like forever ago. So I'm so grateful that it's getting appreciation, and that makes it really happy. And it is a cute video.
Yeah.
And it makes you appreciate it, thinking now that we know the behind the scenes that you did it yourself, it's like, wow, I wouldn't have thought that at all.
Yeah, the stop motion I did with Sweetheart Candies. That was fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I bitch a lot because I do most of the editing for this thing, and I'm just gonna stop because basically all I do is cut off the beginning, cut off the end. It's not really that much work. I just make them think it is. So
what do you use? What do you use to edit?
I don't remember.
See, you're not the only one. He calls them out.
I don't remember.
I know.
Some software.
We all do it.
Some software.
Some software. It's top secret. It's
we got it. We got it handed down to us, you know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you. I loved making that video.
But yeah, you would have to, because like, I mean, if you're spending that much time to make the video, that's crazy. So
yeah.
When you're writing songs, do you get visuals in your head beforehand, or?
I don't think I'm really that person. I mean, sometimes when I meditate, I'll have a visual come to me. If I'm like, sometimes I have a visual that tells me a story that I go into, but most of the time, if I'm writing, it kind of just comes to me when I didn't ask for it.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, I'll be maybe mid-song, maybe I take breaks on my songs. It's different when I'm writing for myself than if I'm writing for another artist. I have all the time in the world to accomplish whatever I want to do. So with my own music, I can write until I feel like I've gotten everything out that is meant to get out in that moment. Sometimes it's an entire song in 10 minutes. Sometimes it's a song that I pick up literally 6 months later and finish. So it's just, when there's a lot going on, it kind of works out in a ton of different ways. So sometimes the visuals will just kind of come to me, and other times it's more of like just a curiosity of how would I tell this story, and who can help me, you know, relay that message. And like I said, with Vibes, I didn't think at all. And I made another music video entirely with my phone called It's Baby, Babi. I did that on my phone. Didn't think about it at all. I did like a You Scared Yet, like Halloween video just on my phone because I was dog sitting at the time and I was bored. So it's like I think it's more fun when I don't think about it too much. I just
Sure.
get an idea and I just go for it.
As far as your songs go, like lyrically, melody stuff, do you kind of carry around your phone and record like thoughts for lyrics when they come, or what's your process like that look like?
Do you want to see this? 3,744 voice memo.
I guess we discovered the process.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now you look at your phone and you've got 3,000 of these ideas. You go into the studio. Which one do you work on?
Whatever's in my heart.
Okay.
Whatever's.
And you remember ones that you a year ago?
Yeah, I could sing you one I wrote when I was 18 right now.
Jesus. Okay.
All right, what's sing number 1812?
I'm gonna be your mom. I'm gonna be your mom. Oh, go.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
All right. I was told not long ago that I got work to do. Change my hair, change my clothes, and change my attitude. Work too hard, you talk too loud, and I got more to prove. But I like my hair, I like my clothes, and I like my attitude.
Ooh.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Thank you. It's just the first one that came to mind. I'm sure there are better ones.
No, like you just said, that's the one that came to your mind, came to your heart. So you sang it. Yeah. There isn't a better one than that one at the moment.
Thanks. Yeah. I was a spicy little 18-year-old.
Yeah. Well,
don't tell me to change. I like my attitude.
It sounds like. And I've seen those clips on Instagram about that, and it's so true as that. You got to love yourself, and you portray like you love yourself, and you can't live life better.
Oh, thank you. I hope that I give that message to people. That would be such a prayer answered if I can inspire people to love more deeply in any capacity. If it's for yourself, if it's like for your brother or your sister or your partner or your friends, I think that's a beautiful way to inspire people. So
it is. And your family. So you said your sister plays so many instruments. Do you guys record together? Have you ever, or plans to?
No, she's an entrepreneur. I don't think that she's going into the realm of music just yet. She might choose to do that later on in life. But for now, she's got her own company and she's just going around. We were raised by a single mom who is self-employed and always has been. So I think all of us kind of got that like fighter, independent spirit. So, we all kind of went different career paths.
Sure.
Yeah. Just that's whatever awesome. Inspires us. So if it's ever inspired, then it shall be.
There you go. You're in the studio going, boy, this part could play. I got my sister could play that for me.
God, I wish I could just absorb that skill set though. If I could play. Oh my God, I would die. I would
Obviously you play guitar. Do you play other instruments?
I actually, this goes back to my 18-year-old attitude. I love piano very much. Can I play piano? I wouldn't advertise that. In production, I'll be like, oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do that. Or, oh, let's go here. And when I'm on my own, it's like inspired action and I can really just meditate. And if I'm producing on my own, then I really get in there. And honest to God, sometimes it just takes over my body and I don't even know how I got there. But I work with people who are much more talented than me on piano to accomplish things that I just could not possibly do. And when I was 17, somebody told me to start learning to play guitar. And I was like, no, I love piano. Like, that's piano is just where it's at. And then, that came around and bit me in the ass because here I am learning guitar. I just started very late last year, like December.
Okay.
You could take a guitar with you anywhere. You really can't take a piano everywhere.
It's true. It's really true because the lessons you learn along
Sure.
the way.
But I love the piano too, and it is a beautiful instrument. I could never master it.
I'll make this everyone's sign. If you're listening to this and this at all applies to you, this is your sign to learn guitar, because I didn't even want to, but I'm so grateful that I'm learning.
Yeah, I would imagine it's got to be a fun instrument to write with. I don't know. I can play a G, a C, and a D. That's the best I can do, and I don't know how to do anything else. But I still enjoy picking mine up every once in a while and pretending I can play it.
I have like three or four different songs. I don't even know what chords I'm playing. I just am like, this sounds good. I'll do this.
That's perfect.
Yeah. And I was writing the other day in Nashville with Brock B. Let me give him a little shout out. Let's see what's his Instagram.
I did see those on Instagram. Those, you had a lot of fun. It seemed like you're having fun doing.
Sorry?
Go ahead. It seems like you guys are having a lot of fun.
Oh my God, he's so funny, and he's such a pleasure to write with. And I remember, he was playing guitar and he was doing something and doing another. And I was like, oh my God, like I love that. What chord is that? And he was just like, I don't know. And it felt so good because I was like, wait a second, what? Other people like you don't know either? Okay, great.
Then that gives you a little more inspiration to keep going.
Because it's just like you're writing songs and playing guitar and doing your thing, and you don't know what chords you're playing. That's great, because neither do I.
Well, I do want to. You do keep picking up the guitar, so we would love to hear something. But before, I just want to ask you one thing before we get into it. Is a couple of years ago you got to play at the Statler Hotel in the ballroom.
Yeah.
The leather and lace party. And it was a release party for you. I didn't see anything as a follow-up and how it went, and hanging out with Jeremy Piven and just the whole evening seemed great, especially with the history of that hotel, which is what I love.
Oh my God. Well, let's just start with that hotel because it is gorgeous. And I just remember everyone's Halloween costumes being really, I have like a fuzz on my face. You ever get like a fuzz on your face?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where it is. It was a great time. Beautiful hotel. Everybody was,
the history.
Yeah, I love anything vintage, anything historic. I'm here for it. My mom actually has a past doing historic restorations.
How neat.
And I think she actually did the historic restorations for that hotel.
This might be the second time we invite a parent on.
No, you should. My mom that's the most interesting person I think you'll ever meet. I mean, just like if Mary Poppins was in real estate, because I just feel like she just does everything and has everything. It's so weird.
Well, she definitely sounds like a go-getter. I mean, she, like to you, wherever she was at, sing, that she knew that you never know when the opportunity was going to present itself. So she took advantage of it. Yeah,
I believe in like divine paths, and I believe in purpose, and I do know that this for sure is my purpose and the path I was meant to be on. And I'm really lucky that I had such a supportive mom who just did everything that she knows to help piece it together from such a young age.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of like trials and tribulations with that, obviously. But I learned a lot along the way, and she still helps me with stuff. I call her on all sorts of stuff.
And obviously, if she's making you sing at the drop of a hat like that, she saw the talent. She was probably the first one to see the talent, and was so right about it.
There was a group, like a traveling singing group, that she would know the name of. I don't know the name of. And they would come and stop in my house when I was a baby. And they would watch me sing on like the hearth. Is that what it's called? Above the fireplace?
Yeah.
And they would come and watch me babble on key, is like what they would call it. Because I didn't have a vocabulary, but I would sing. And so anytime they were in town, they would like stop and come watch me.
That's awesome.
Well, we need to shout out to your mom for being so terrific. And
oh, she'll love this.
Absolutely.
She'll love this. Oh my God.
And thank her for pushing you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think we push each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we do. She definitely helped to make me, the person that I am, obviously, and gave me a lot of inspiration in like the realm of work, for sure.
Give you that go-getter attitude, and it's just nice to have that support, even at this age, right? I mean,
oh my God, yeah. Are you kidding? It's just like, it makes me listen, this is what makes you think about really having kids, because it's just forever. It's for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
I will call her for sure for the rest of my life. I mean, hopefully I look forward to the day where I'm like, Mom, just like chill in the luxury that I've given you. But
yeah,
like,
right.
So I don't think I'll ever stop learning from,
sure,
wisdom around me, and there that comes in a lot of different ways, and that definitely my mom has been a big brain to tap into.
Well,
sure.
Well, episodes dedicated to her.
So do you? He mentioned Jeremy Piven. Did you get to do any learning from Jeremy Piven at this? And we're both big Entourage fans, so we love Jeremy. So
just how to shamelessly wear sunglasses inside at night. Do it.
Ooh.
Do it. Look cool.
Sounds right.
He gave everybody there that night permission to be that cool. So
and he is that cool.
That's what I learned.
So he was like the host of the show. Did he do any comedy skits, or not comedy skits, but
no, I don't think he did anything like that.
No, he just was.
He was just there,
huh?
Yeah, I think he was just kind of giving us the vibes,
the cool vibes.
Comedy. I don't think he did any comedy, but he did host and like speak.
Sure. Oh, well, either way, it's pretty darn cool. Is that a festival that goes every year? The Leather and Lace? Is that a yearly thing?
Yeah, that's like a Super Bowl after party. It's a celebrity Super Bowl after party. I think they had Paris Hilton DJ one year. They had, it's a pretty high end party, and I think they just do it in different places all the time. So that year was in Dallas, and it was their first one in Dallas ever. So yeah, it was fun.
Okay, well, look it up if it's a traveling show.
I'm gonna be a part. Yeah. Word on the street is Justin Bieber got kicked out for skateboarding one year, like years ago. So
that little troublemaker.
Yeah.
That little troublemaker.
I feel like skateboard where your heart tells you to skateboard. That's my pick.
Especially if I'm Justin Bieber, I think I could get away with it. I mean, if that's the worst thing I'm doing. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you are in the mood, and I'm not calling you out, and if I am calling you out, we can edit it out. But if you want to pick up the guitar and show us how your lessons are going, we would really appreciate that.
Okay, you guys want to tell me do either one of you play guitar?
Mm-mm.
No.
Like I said, I can play a G, a C, and a D. That's all I got for you. I can play 3 chords.
I took lessons as a child, and I failed, and my son plays still to this day, and so I lived through him.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your son's name?
Julian.
Oh, shout out to you, Julian.
Yeah. He's
my little sister who plays 7 instruments. Her name is Julia.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
The Jules, they got skills in music.
They got he never took a and I remember telling him one day, I said about learning, and I go, just learn it, and you appreciate it when you're in high school and you bring your guitar to a party. You go around, you sit around the keg with playing songs. The girls are coming to you. They're not going to the guys doing a beer bong. And I was right.
That's true. You know what? You are right. I mean, the guys that I knew in high school that played guitar were not that cool. But however your cool level is, it does make you cooler.
Right. You got to be able to bust it out in a crowd and command people to come by you. Yeah.
Oh my God. I would have been so much cooler in high school if I played guitar.
Right.
That would have been so helpful for me.
Well, you got the sunglasses and you got the guitar now. So you're on your way to the coolest.
Oh my God. I wish I had sunglasses on hand right now to just pop on. That'd be so good.
That would.
All right. Well, this is a song I'm working on right now.
Okay.
I was writing this with Carlisle Strickland in Nashville, and I can't do the song justice the way he does on guitar. It's insane. But you guys can tell me what you think. I'll give you a little snippet if I can remember
Awesome.
it. Take me through the stormy weather, day or night, for worse or better. Baby, there's no me without you. Near or far, I don't mind distance. I love you when we're independent. Then back together, I'll always find you. Got me like nobody else do. You take my soul and lay it out beside you. There is much below my surface. Build my trust so you deserve it. I can see myself inside those eyes. We are one, where did you come from? Did my message get too above? Do you realize you got me like nobody else do? You take my soul and lay it out beside you. You said tú tienes todo mi corazón. Tú tomas mi alma y la pones en exhibición.
Wow.
What do you think?
I think that was phenomenal. I love the way you transition with the language.
Oh, thank you.
Really,
yes.
really neat.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Every time you sing, I become speechless. Like I'm like,
yes.
I want to ask a question or say, but I'm just, your voice is incredible. Like just, it's ridiculous.
and that's what you're listening to. Not, I mean, the guitar is,
it's there.
Very
it's beautiful, but yeah, your voice is such a machine. It's such a.
Thank God we can cover up the guitar.
Well, not that what I'm saying.
No.
I mean,
no,
your voice overpowers, and the guitar is just like a background singer, just giving you a little something to let the voice just explode. So yeah, thank you for that. That was.
And you really, I mean, you cover the whole spectrum. I mean, how many octaves are you singing between? Like between,
I know.
Like you.
Yeah, what's that? I think that's probably 2 octaves.
Well, I just mean between like this and like a song like Vibes, where you're a little higher pitch. Like you can.
My range is like 4 octaves.
I'm just knocking over microphones. I'm so excited. Don't mind me.
I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. I think it's somewhere around 4 octaves, but it's like, it's not, I always strive for improvement. So I could definitely, be, just work my ass off to be more in each area. You just listen to different voices, and everybody it's not really about that. It's not really about technical singing. It's really about the emotion that you give to people. And I think that was learned for me because I'm just inspired by so many phenomenal singers that it's really just about giving yourself to somebody and just giving an emotion to somebody and letting them feel that. So when you do that, you succeed.
Well, you've succeeded because you feel every time you sing, you feel your emotions.
Oh, thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about Inhubition. Your latest single is out and available. There's not a music video right now, correct? Is there going to be one, or is
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that, but I don't think so. I think I'm going a different direction with my music now. But that song is my baby, and I produced that with Troy Radio Johnson out in LA. What that man is doing working with me, only God knows, because he's just a kind, beautiful spirit. He's just like so talented, a literal like musical genius. I met him when I was 15, and he, for a long time, I was the only unsigned artist that he would work with, and I think we just like, musically have fun together, and I think that's why he sticks around. But I just am so grateful. I mean, this man is so talented, it's stupid. So it's like him producing Inhubition with me was, one of the greatest gifts I think I've received in music, honestly. And we also did a song together, Karma, that's unreleased, and maybe I'll release it. I would love to do it justice, because anything he touches is just gold, and I just give him all the credit in the world for Inhubition. It's so
well, this is just a layman speaking who knows literally nothing about music except that I know when it's good, and you need to release the Karma as well.
Everything you record, you got to.
I just put it all out.
Everything. That's the bottom line.
Okay.
It's one of those things. I mean, you hear, especially we're immersed now with listening to people sing between TV shows, and that are trying to, and when you hear a voice like yours that just stands out and is so incredible, like, yeah, just put out as much as you can, because I'm going to listen to all of it. And
oh, thank you. Thank you.
And
that's my heart. I appreciate you so much.
I'm just gonna say, I'm glad we had you on the podcast when we did, because I feel like 2 years from now you'd have been like, no, thank you. You guys, like, you'll be well beyond us. So we get you on the way up.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you. I will be a part of your podcast anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you. And any release dates set for your new album, or your new singles, I should say?
Spanish music is coming out early next year.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
Heck yeah.
And in the meantime, please keep checking out all the amazing work we've been working on with Whitney Miller. It's phenomenal. Go watch Diamond Country music video. She and everybody involved, including myself, put a lot of work into that. And it's just so beautiful. So
it's a beautiful, fun party country song.
Yes,
it's what what that country genre is supposed to be about. It's a lot of fun, and so we check it out.
I'm dancing in the video too. So you guys
there you go.
Watch the dance.
I will watch it again, because we told her we're going to learn the dance.
Yeah, we did tell her we're going to learn the dance.
You have to learn the dance. Yeah, you got to get a little little dance.
Okay.
Get those hips moving. The hips in motion. If you can move your hips and you can get down with some country, you can learn the dance.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll record it. We'll put it out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
It'll be phenomenal.
Early next year is Spanish music is coming. So
nice.
We're looking forward to it.
And can we, like, for the release stuff, will stuff be out on your YouTube channel? Where do you typically kind of release stuff when
I just put it out everywhere I can.
Yeah. Okay.
Everywhere. Streaming platforms worldwide. That's my goal.
And where can they find you on Instagram?
Yeah, everything's just at Pennie Painter.
Okay.
It's Pennie, Painter, like an artist. And that you can find me on Spotify, on YouTube. You can go watch the Vibes video, and Instagram, and wherever else. TikTok. I'm catching the wave, so catch me on TikTok.
Okay.
Listen, DM me or message me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Please teach me. I can learn a diamond country dance, but like the rest of TikTok, I don't know what to do. So
We gave up. We gave up.
I can't. It's like surfing. It's like it might kick my ass, but I got to do it.
You're good, yeah. For sure. You're young enough. You still got a chance. We have no chance.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't know. Some of the people on TikTok, they are up there, and they are rocking it.
Well,
putting me to shame.
So. Well, we hired somebody for a while. We're so bad at it, and then we went. Yeah.
Didn't work out.
No. Well, it worked out. He was great. We just weren't seeing a whole lot of growth from it, so we backed off.
So let me ask you a question. For Halloween, did you draw on Dimples and did you wear a beard?
No, we should have. We didn't do an actual Halloween thing this year. We just had a really Halloween type guest who the episode came out on Halloween. She's a musician who there's a lot of artistry to it. So,
and she's into horror, horror movies. So we kind of
cool.
Yeah. So we didn't do a Halloween thing this year, but we'll have to next year.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll accentuate my one dimple, and then I'll wear a beard on this side.
That's a perfect costume right there.
That's fantastic. That. Thank you so much. We are really happy you were willing to come on and come on as quickly as you did. And we're so happy that you, like I said earlier, that you popped through the curtain, because we've been turned on to.
I think it goes back to what you were saying earlier. It just was meant to be, and faith, and that was the path. So.
Yes, and a very welcoming Whitney Miller.
Yes,
very welcome. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Go check her out too.
Absolutely.
If you're watching this, go watch last week's episode, because Whitney Miller.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then Spanish music coming soon. So
awesome.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it. Thank you again so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you guys. I had the best time. Can't wait to get my
mom. You let her know what we want her. We'll do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sounds good.
Have a good night.
Guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously though, get your asses out of here.